There it is.
There we go.
All right, take it away.
All right, hello and welcome everyone to CDI Central's trivia game show, Arkansplorer. I'm Emily Cooper Yates, project coordinator for CCED and CDI, and I will be your host this week. We will be asking our guests questions about Arkansas, and our winner will be able to donate $34 to a nonprofit organization of their choice. Why $34? Well, this is in honor of the 34th year of our Community Development Institute training program that we put on at UCA every year. This is a 3-year training program where you spend a week each year learning the principles of community and economic development. We are joined today by some local frontline workers. That's right, our guests this week are all nurses. We have Miss Chelsea Boucher, Holly Jenkins, and Paige Yates. Chelsea, why don't you start us off and introduce yourself? Tell us where you're from, where you're currently working, and what organization you'll be playing for today.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Boucher. I am originally from Harrison, Arkansas, but I reside in Conway. I work for Arkansas Heart Hospital, and today I will be playing for Arkansas Food Bank.
All right, Holly, how about you?
Okay, I'm Holly Jenkins. I work for UAMS Regional Programs. We have family practice clinics throughout the state and teach family practice residents in the hopes that they stay in the rural communities of Arkansas. I will be playing for Arkansas Alzheimer's today.
All right, and Paige, how about you?
I'm Paige Yates. I am an ER nurse at St. Vincent's Infirmary, and I will be playing for also the Arkansas Food Bank.
All right, awesome. So this week we also have our assistant director, Dylan Edgel, joining us as scorekeeper. What's up, Dylan?
Hey, everybody.
So we will have 3 rounds in this trivia game, with each round getting progressively more difficult. Round 1 answers will be worth 10 points. Round 2 answers will be worth 20 points. And you will be able to wager your points in the 3rd round. So let's get started. The first question goes to Chelsea. Chelsea, Cavender's The All-Purpose Greek Seasoning was created in 1948 in this Arkansas town, where it is still headquartered today. What is that town?
I don't know for sure, but I know that we have a building in Harrison, so I'm going to say Harrison.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
All right, Holly, how many Arkansas communities were listed in the New York Times COVID-19 hotspots this week?
This week, 3.
That's correct. All right, Paige. Oaklawn Racing Casino Resorts Racing Festival of the South attracts the nation's top horses, and the winner of what $1 million race becomes eligible for the famous Triple Crown?
The Arkansas Derby.
Yes, that's correct. We're starting off pretty good, guys. All right, I believe this is Chelsea. The world's largest producer of rubber bands is located in this Arkansas city, known for its natural beauty and healing springs.
Hot Springs?
You got it. All right, Holly. Which U.S. president traveled to Hot Springs to highlight the healing properties of the hot springs bathhouses?
I'm going to say Theodore Roosevelt.
Close. Would anyone like to steal?
I will.
Okay.
Franklin Roosevelt.
That's correct. That point goes to Paige. Okay, Paige. The world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade is held in what city?
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
That's correct. All right, Chelsea. The Johnson County Peach Festival is held annually in what Arkansas city?
Peach Festival. No idea. I'm going to say Magnolia.
Ooh, incorrect. Would anyone like to steal? No ideas?
Mm-mm.
The answer is Clarksville.
Wouldn't have gotten that.
All right, Holly. This
Okay.
is multiple choice question. Which of these is not an Arkansas city? Is it A, Star City, B, Wake Village, C, Eudora, or D, Elaine?
Whatever the second one was.
Wake Village? That's
What?
correct.
Good. Yay.
That is in Texas. Okay, Paige. Betty Ann Lowe developed Arkansas Children's Hospital into a nationally known competitive hospital. She became the first Arkansan to become a pediatric rheumatologist and gained widespread notice as the physician of Bill Clinton's daughter. What is her name? Bill Clinton's daughter.
Chelsea.
That's correct. All right, Chelsea. True or false? St. Vincent's Infirmary was home to Arkansas's first nursing school.
True.
That's correct. All right, Holly. Arkansas was once known as the blank state, with pre-settlement estimates of up to 50,000 of these animals across the mostly wooded wilderness. These black variety of these animals love the steep mountains covered in hickory and oak trees, the rugged hollows, and the abundant water sources. What is the blank?
Air.
That's correct. All right, so this is Paige. Since statehood in 1836, Arkansas has lost two dramatic bird species, the Carolina parakeet and this bird. Hint, this bird is considered a nuisance in large cities and was used to carry messages from one person to another.
Pigeon.
That's correct. All right, Chelsea. This animal has become a reliable tourist attraction in Newton County and the surrounding area. Wiped out in pioneer and early settlement days, these animals were brought back to Arkansas beginning in 1981. What are they?
Elk.
That's correct. All right, Holly. Sarah Elizabeth Chaplin Herndon was the only volunteer nurse for this organization from Arkansas to serve in the Spanish-American War. The organization provides emergency assistance, disaster relief, and disaster preparedness education. What is the organization?
Why have I completely gone blank? Oh my God. This is, my mind has completely gone blank. Jesus. I'm at a complete blank right now for the life of me. Yeah, just steal it because, and y'all hit me later.
Who would like to steal?
I'll steal.
Okay.
Maybe FEMA.
No, incorrect.
Can we steal again?
Yes.
American Red Cross.
Yes.
Age.
All right. Paige, this one's for you. A deadly outbreak of this respiratory illness began in 1918 and spread around the world, killing more people than any other outbreak of disease in human history. In Arkansas, it killed about 7,000 people, several times more than the state lost during World War I. What was this outbreak?
Spanish flu.
That's correct. All right, Chelsea. John Wesley Huddleston is best known as a struggling farmer who found 2 diamonds on the surface of his field near what city in August 1906?
Murfreesboro.
Yes, you got it. All right, Holly. You guys are so impressing me. You guys are doing really well.
These are very lucky questions for me, I promise.
Well, my luck is going down the drain. So let's see what we got.
All right, Holly. Edith Irby Jones was the first African American to attend and to graduate from what medical school in Central Arkansas?
What medical school?
Yes.
UAMS?
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
Here we go.
All right, Paige. The KATV tower was a 2,000-foot-long antenna that stood just north of Redfield. Before its collapse in 2008, the tower ranked among the tallest man-made structures in the world and stood as a prominent local landmark. What kind of antenna was the KATV tower?
A TV antenna?
Yes, that's correct. All right, Chelsea. These health professionals have filled a clear, important role in Arkansas history by caring for populations of women who were medically underserved. Their role was almost supplanted by physicians in the early 20th century, but they remained a viable option for women seeking an alternative model of birth care. Who are they?
Midwives.
Yes, you got it. All right, Holly. This disease is a serious infectious disease caused by a single-celled parasite known as a plasmodium, which is generally spread through mosquito bites. This disease caused incalculable suffering for thousands of Arkansans and other Southerners through the early 20th century. What is it?
Mosquitoes?
Mm-hmm.
Early 20th century. That's ticks. Emily, you're killing me. Y'all, I prepared for Arkansas history. Mosquitoes, early 20th century. I'm done. I don't know.
Would anyone like to steal?
Can I steal?
Oh, let Chelsea.
Okay,
Malaria.
that's correct. That point goes to Chelsea.
Yay.
All right, Paige, this one's for you. Dorothy M. Hoover was a pioneer in the field of aeronautical mathematics and research. One of her greatest achievements in aeronautical research was her contribution to the development of the thin, swept-back tapered wing, which revolutionized flight. This major motion picture, starring Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, and Janelle Monáe, told the story of the first time of Black women mathematicians or computers who were key players in the space race. What was the movie?
Man, it had something to do with NASA. I don't know the answer to that.
Would anyone like to steal? Nope. The movie is called Hidden Figures.
Oh, shoot.
Need an advertisement for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chelsea. Before settling in its current location in West Markham, the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences was housed in a few places in Little Rock, including which historic downtown building?
I have no idea.
Would anyone like to steal?
I'm gonna guess City Hall, Little Rock City Hall.
Nope.
No.
Which historic downtown building?
Oh, I know what it is now. I know
How
what
about
it is.
Capitol Hotel?
No.
Okay.
Paige, want to try again?
No, go ahead.
Old State House.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that was Chelsea. So next is Holly. Holly, true or false? The very first location of what is now UAMS was an old church in Little Rock.
which is net false.
You're right. The very first location of UAMS was the Sparendio Restaurant and Hotel. It's now a parking lot. So, all right, Paige. This is also a true or false. St. Vincent's Infirmary was home to Arkansas's first nursing school. Oh, I think that's a repeat.
That's a repeat. Mm-hmm.
We'll give it to you anyways.
That's true.
Woo! All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Chelsea, this one is a multiple choice.
Okay.
What year was Arkansas Heart Hospital founded? Was it A?
No.
A, 1997, B, 1998, C, 1988, or D, 2001?
What year is this? Oh, this is gonna be so embarrassing if I get it wrong. I think 1988.
You say C? That is incorrect. Would anyone like to take a stab at it?
I'm gonna go with 2001.
That's incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Yes.
On then.
I'm gonna go with what was 1998. One of them. Yeah.
Yes, that's incorrect as well. It was 1997. A.
I'm so glad no one else got that right.
All right, Holly. AMS is home to the Donald W. Reynolds Institute on Aging. What building on UCA's campus also shares Donald W. Reynolds' namesake?
What? Well, I'm sitting in it right now. So what building?
What building on UCA's campus also shares Donald W. Reynolds' namesake?
On UC
On UCA's campus.
on UCA's campus?
Yes.
Isn't that the basketball arena?
Nope.
I'm gonna go with library.
That's also incorrect. Chelsea, any guess?
Is it just, I mean, is it just Reynolds Hall?
Yeah.
I can't talk.
But
It's
it's
something-
Dylan's scrunching his face.
No, that's the fair.
Sorry, are we trying to say, like, what is this building used for?
Yeah.
See, the fair center is the basketball.
Mhm. Reynolds Hall is almost
Auditorium?
there. What's that?
Is it an auditorium?
Dylan, what do you think?
I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry. It's Reynolds Performance Hall.
Oh,
Yes, okay.
Okay. So that was Holly. So now it's Paige. Name 3 of the advanced institutes associated with UAMS.
Center for Aging.
Okay.
Oh, good Lord. That's the only way. Let me think about it.
The advanced, oh.
The Cancer Institute.
Okay, we got 2.
There's gotta be the Cardiac Center. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
No. Okay.
Would anyone, would you like
Yep.
to pass it off to someone else?
I'm
Holly's
trying
going
to,
to point out the buildings to us.
I know. How
Holly
about,
looks eager, but I'll steal if she doesn't.
how about Jack T. Stevens, Spine and Neuro Institute,
Beautiful. All right.
the PRI.
All right. Yeah. So do we want to give those points to Holly?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So this one's for Chelsea. The Charity Hospital, founded in 1888, was Arkansas's first Catholic hospital. Eventually, the Charity Hospital evolved into what modern-day institution?
Is it St. Vincent?
You got it.
Okay.
All right, Holly. In the 1880s, the Hager family of Little Rock vowed to fund what would become St. Vincent's if God spared the city of Little Rock from what epidemic?
Okay, all these epidemic questions, Lord help. All right, so early, found out malaria, let's see. 18, Spanish flu was all in this history. God blessed. I'm gonna say some sort of flu.
Ooh, not quite. Would anyone like to steal? Take a stab at it.
I would. The
Okay.
Black Plague? Is it
What
a
was
plague?
that?
The Black Plague?
No, that's incorrect.
God, Chelsea, you can get
Was it? I'm so sorry. It's nap time. Was it yellow fever?
You got it. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Holly. Next is Paige. And this is the final question for this round. So Paige, in 1920, St. Vincent was one of the first 12 hospitals in the nation to install what revolutionary medical technology?
X-ray.
That's correct. All right, so that concludes our first round. Dylan, where do we stand on points?
All right, so we do have a tie. So Chelsea has 100 points, Holly has 50, and Paige has 100 points. But round two, each question is worth 20 points. There's plenty of time to catch up, and it's nobody's game yet.
All right, so let's start with round two. Chelsea. This site is a 40-acre tract of land of mature forest along Wolf Branch in southeastern Calhoun County. It is known for its large trees, some more than 200 years old, and has previously been described as primary, virgin, and old growth. A brewing company in Little Rock got its name from this site.
I'm gonna go with Lost 40.
You got it. That's correct.
If you wouldn't have said brewing company, I would have never got it.
All right, Holly. Wilbert Cornelius Jordan, who grew up in Arkansas, started the Oasis Clinic in Los Angeles, California in 1979. This clinic treated some of the first patients who suffered from what disease that interferes with the body's ability to fight infections before the disease had even been clinically observed?
HIV.
That's correct. All right, Paige. As the Arkansas State Highway Department's first engineer of this type, Neil Bryant Garver led the design of more than 2,000 of these from 1921 to 1950, helping to modernize the state's roadways by adding river crossings. What did Garver design more than 2,000 of?
Bridges.
That's correct. All right, Chelsea. Jonathan Drummond Webb was the chief pediatric heart surgeon at Arkansas Children's Hospital from 2001 to 2004. He performed the first ever successful surgery using the DeBakey VAD, a miniature heart pump, in 2004. What does VAD stand for?
Ventricular assist device.
Whoop, whoop. You got it. I am very excited when you guys get the sciencey stuff right. Okay, Holly. CARDI is a not-for-profit organization that treats cancer patients even if they cannot pay. As of 2013, CARDI has treated more than 220,000 patients. What does CARDI stand for?
CARTA, Cancer Research. I know what it does. Treatment, Research and Treatment Institute. Like, I want to put Cancer Arkansas Research Treatment Institute, but that's not quite right. Okay, I'm already down below, so let me click it.
Who would like to steal?
Don't be looking it up, Paige.
I'm not.
I honestly don't know what that stands for.
I think it's cardiac. No, I mean cancer, and the CA is cancer. So the Cancer Research Technological Institute. What is it, Emily?
The correct answer is Central Arkansas Radiation Therapy Institute.
Well,
none of us got that right. So.
Okay, so that was Holly. So next up is Paige. All right, William J. Berg was a naturalist, entomologist, and teacher who served as head of the Department of Entomology at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville for 31 years. His research on black widow spiders, tarantulas, scorpions, and other arthropods led to descriptions of their behavior, biology, and natural history that had previously been largely ignored by biologists and entomologists. What do entomologists study?
Spiders, bugs.
Bugs. That's correct. Okay, Chelsea. Arkansas's first legal dissection of a cadaver was performed by doctors Lanau and Vickery in the fall of 1874. Where was this historic dissection performed? Hint, it is a former military arsenal.
I don't know.
Okay, would anyone like to steal?
I will if Holly didn't.
Go ahead.
MacArthur Park.
That's correct. All right. Holly, this is for you. True or false? A monument was erected in MacArthur Park to commemorate Arkansas's legal dissection.
True or false?
True or false?
Say that one more time, sorry.
A monument was erected in MacArthur Park to commemorate Arkansas's first legal dissection.
I'm going to say false.
That is actually true.
Woo!
There is an obelisk. That was interesting to find out. Okay, Paige. More than 6,000 pounds of homemade pasta and sauce will be served at the Italian spaghetti dinners at the Grape Festival in what Northwest Arkansas community?
Tonytown.
That's correct. All right, Chelsea. Billy Bob Thornton of Hot Springs starred in what film that follows the coach and players of a high school football team in the Texas city of Odessa, which supported the team and was obsessed with them?
Oh. I don't get this. Somebody else is going to. Why can't I think of the name of this movie? I can't think of it.
Does anybody have a idea?
Is it,
Oh, I think I know now.
is it the film that you're wanting?
Yes.
How about Friday Night Lights?
Yes, that's correct. All right. So this is for Holly. Mary Steenburgen and Ted Danson support what global nonprofit working to eradicate poverty and hunger through sustainable, values-based, holistic community development headquartered in Little Rock?
Heifer.
That is correct. All right, Paige. Name one of the two top roller coasters at Magic Springs and Crystal Falls in Hot Springs.
One of the two. Woo.
This is where the nursing schooling really comes into play.
I'm going to say the Arkansas Twister.
Oh, incorrect.
Oh. What the other thing I was going to say?
Would anyone like to steal?
I don't know. I'll say the Incredible Hulk.
No, that's incorrect.
Come on, Holly, guess.
Is it something with lightning? I think. The lightning bolt?
That's incorrect. The two tallest roller coasters at Magic Springs and Crystal Falls are the Gauntlet and the X Coaster.
Oh.
I haven't been there in years, so I wouldn't know. Okay, this is our last round, our last little go round of round two. So, Chelsea, in the Ozark Mountains on 459 acres and home to a variety of exotic and native animals, what sanctuary is one of the nation's most respected and unique big cat sanctuaries?
In the Ozark Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I have no idea.
Would anyone like to take a shot?
The Arkansas Wildlife Recovery Place.
That's incorrect. Holly, any ideas?
No.
All right, it is the Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge.
Oh, that was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, Holly. Before settling in its current location in West Markham, the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences was housed in a few places in Little Rock, including the old State House. Eventually, in the 1930s, funding was secured for a new facility to be constructed across from MacArthur Park. What Depression-era federal work relief program helped fund the construction of this medical school?
What? I got no clue on that. I don't know.
Would anyone like to take a guess?
Paige knows it. I can see it in her eyes.
No, I know what it's talking about, but I can't remember the name of it. It's something that Franklin Roosevelt developed for us to get out of the Depression, but I can't remember what the name of it is.
All right. Do we concede?
Yes.
Okay. Works Progress Administration.
Progress Administration.
Okay, Paige, last question of round 2. Of course, UAMS is no longer located across from MacArthur Park. What institution now occupies that old medical school building?
There's a the fire department. There's a fire department across from MacArthur Park. Wait, ask me the question again. Say it again.
UAMS is no longer located across from MacArthur Park. What institution now occupies that old medical school building?
The Arkansas History Museum.
Nope, that's incorrect. Anybody have a guess?
Is it the library?
That's incorrect.
Okay.
Institution. I don't know.
All right. The correct answer is the UALR Bowen School of Law.
Oh, okay.
Law school now occupies
It's behind it. Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our final round, Final Jeopardy. So have your pen and paper ready if you have it. You're gonna wager. You're gonna decide on the amount of points you wager. Write them down. So this category is health. Okay.
And just to
You're
go
gonna write
over
your
the
answer. Go ahead.
to go over the points after round 2, so you guys know how much to wager. Chelsea has 140, Holly has 110, and Paige has 180. So you guys could wager some of it, wager all of it. You get to decide.
All right, so the final question is, what is the largest hospital in the state of Arkansas? And I'll prompt you guys to show us your answers. Okay, is everyone ready? Yeah? Okay, show us what you got. Let's see. Actually, I can't. Okay. I see Holly says UAMS for 110 points. Chelsea says UAMS for 50 points. And Paige says UAMS as well for $180 actually. Those are all incorrect actually.
Isn't it Baptist? Is it Baptist?
It is Baptist Health Medical Center in Little Rock. So
Really?
yeah.
So the final
179.
So the final score, Chelsea won with 90 points. Holly came in second with 10 points. And Paige came in last place, unfortunately, with 0 points. Yeah.
All right. All right, Chelsea, where was it that you wanted to donate your $34?
Arkansas Food Bank.
All right. Well, that wraps up our episode of Arkansplorer Trivia this week. We want to thank you guys so much for your service, especially in the midst of this health crisis. Thank you guys for everything that you do as friends and mothers, and especially as nurses. So tune in next week.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.